What's up, guys and gals? Welcome back to the Nerd Castle for another episode of They Are Billions. And they are indeed billions. There are a lot of billions up in here. We've got a pretty good system going right now. We're not in bad shape. Basically, every wall is kind of defended. And then after we get this one taken care of, that's when we're going to start bumping into doubling up on the walls about as fast as possible anyways. I think it's probably a pretty good idea. My cash is actually the biggest problem we're running into right now because I think these have pretty gnarly upkeep. Pretty sure they're costing me money. We have enemies coming from the east, so that could really come from any direction. That's sort of a tough one. We more than likely will want to send a few more archers over there. So let's go ahead and get that started. If they're coming from the east, pull everybody off the walls over here, and we'll kind of just have them gather up because there's only really 3 points that they can hit if they're coming from the east. They're coming from the east. I mean, this one might be a problem down here. We'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. If it looks like they're going to hit from over here, well, then what we'll do at that point is we'll just kind of like move everybody around and try to make it work. But this has been a fundamental weak point in our defenses. I called that out earlier, and I was like, yeah, this is the spot I would focus on if I was the bad guys. That's what I would look at. And I think we're probably about to get hit right here. It just sort of depends what we think we can accomplish. A few more worker. Give me some money. Where my money's at? I need some more monies. I need my money. That don't never end. Alright, so we've got zombies coming in. I'm really hoping they hit this wall. If they hit this wall, I'm okay with that. They hit this wall down here, that becomes a little bit more terrifying. So we've got our soldiers in position. We don't have any cash in the stash in the back of the lack with the cat, all that kind of stuff. But my hope is that we will very shortly, so that I can do something like that. You guys come over here and peel what you can off. There you go. Because he can't take that full force hit right there. He's just not going to be able to do it. And then what we'll do is we'll get back in the saddle in just a minute after we wipe this out, and we'll hit him from behind real fast. We'll hit it from the back real quick. So there it is right there. They're probably going to... Actually, no, they can't mass up because, like I said with the oil field, they can't mass up on any one wall. So they're actually struggling over there. That's a good thing. That's a very, very good thing. So wave 2 is down. Let's go ahead and get everything repaired very quickly. And now is going to be the time that we want to start upgrading some houses because our upkeep is atrocious at the moment. Now that we're pretty much defended, we have a job to do. We have a job to do. If we can't actually work our way in... So you guys go outside and have a look around. That's the first thing. You guys go outside, have a look around. We're waiting on resources to generate anyways. So why stress too much? Do your thing, you know... Clock your dance and all that kind of stuff, but we need to start thinking about maybe blocking this off into a unified front. The attack came from the east and it went through right there, and so it might not be the worst plan ever. Now that we have that, we don't need you either. So that's one of the reasons why I put ballistas by every single gate too, is because that frees up your soldiers to go out on scouting missions and stuff like that, and it makes your life a lot easier. We are maxed out on resources right now, so let's keep that flowing. Where were they flowing without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on, it flows like gold. This area is a little bit overtaxed with enemies right now. It's a little bit stress-filled down here. You know, like, I feel like pushing down this way is an okay idea, but this way seems like the enemy's not even messing with it. And so it might be better to go that way. I don't know, though. You guys go out this way and sort of just have a look around for a minute. As my buildings get finished off down here, I will feel a little bit safer. I mean, the alternate option that we have here is that I can bulldoze this, and I can push this wall out like one section further. But the reason I would say not to do that is because that's going to give them a point right here where they can surround a node and they can start whittling away at it. And that just worries me as far as defense goes. It really does. It kind of concerns me. And I would rather just not deal with that for right now. We got more soldiers over here. Archer lady, go look around over here and let me know what you see. Do you see what I see? Ballistas, ballistas, blazing in the night, and they're always ready to fight. They are always ready to fight. Ballista's gonna have to take care of these cats. Unfortunately, these are the big upgraded ones. Is what it is, I suppose. But at the same time, if I can kite around a little bit and cause problems for my enemies, that's okay. Let's go have a look at the map a little further. I sort of want to know what my surroundings are. And the more I know, the happier I am. There's a lot of zombies over here. You guys, fall back to this wall. It's going to need help in just a second. This wall, we may have kicked the hornet's nest, and now I'm going to pay for it. Have we upgraded all of our houses? We have upgraded all of our houses. All of our houses are good to go. Sounds fantastic to me. Let's put in some brand new farms. So there's a 62 farm right there. I may have triggered a mini wave. That kind of sucks. But, you know, we'll put in some towers or something. We'll hope for the best. We actually have some surplus cash for once in our lives. So let's go after the stone workshop, because I think having stone walls very, very soon is a really good idea. That jumper tried to get us right there, and we blocked that off resoundingly. Well done. Well, well done. Well, well, well. Oh, well. Just in case things go too ham-wise over here, in case things go ham-wise gamgee over here, I'm going to put in another tower, even though we're a little bit low on power and stuff right now. I need some more gold if I really want this to work, and we're going to need some more soldiers pretty soon. So we need another tower over there, we need another tower over there. That'll leave us reasonably well protected for a while. But most directions right now are looking sketchy AF. We might be able to go in that direction maybe, but there are a lot of hordes out there, and that's got me a little bit concerned. We have a lot of hordes, and we just kind of got to pick a direction at the moment. We got to pick a direction. Regardless of the way that we go, we're going to be fighting a lot of stuff. So in my opinion, we should just kind of hit it up right now and kind of do our thing. Yes, for the humans. So we got a bunch of Zeds over there. Keep on firing at them. Generating some iron might not be a terrible idea. That's getting moving over there. Let's go ahead and throw out one more of these cats over here so that food is basically taken care of for the foreseeable future. And then on top of that, we're going to need some more power. So, you know, these things do happen. Yeah, drop grid over there, I guess. We don't have any fishing huts up here. Oh, you know, we'll put that right there for right now. We haven't been using up our wood anyways. But I would like to start upgrading walls as much as possible. If we can make walls happen pretty soon. I think stone walls are a good idea. We've been weathering the storm pretty well up until this point. Stone workshop is done. We'll probably dump that somewhere over here. Stone workshop is going to cost us like what? It's going to cost us 8 energy, 40 wood, and 400 gold. That's not that. Was that a warehouse or was that the stone workshop? That was a warehouse. Stone workshop's going to cost us 1,000. I was going to say, that seems a little cheap. That seems a little cheap. The other question we got to ask ourselves is, are we about ready to start pushing for a little bit more population? I think this area looks good right here. And so I think I'm going to start dumping buildings on this side just to see what we can get done. We'll make another little subdivision over there because our city is growing. Our city is growing. But we will want to leave ourselves a little bit of space for the future. That'll bump us up, I think, by 8 workers a building, so we should have a big surplus of workers really soon, I think. Oh, you've kicked the hornet's nest now. Now look what you've done. Now look what you damn near done. Getting us all eaten by zombies and shit. Man. Yeah, fall back to the ballistas. Fall back to the ballistas. They will help us. They will save us. Zombies can never stop the righteous fury of ballistas. There might be a city or something over here. So yeah, we got workers for days right now. We got a pretty good grip of workers. I would still like to earn more money. That's kind of the fundamental fact of human life though, ain't it? I would like to earn more money. I can make these buildings more efficient at production. If we can squeeze into another spot. I don't think we can, though. I sincerely doubt that we've got the ability to do what I want to do over here. This might be about the best that I can pull off for right now. So we'll put in a warehouse for the moment. That'll allow us to store up more materials and have more gold in storage and stuff like that. For the off chance that I end up wasting resources, it'll allow us to stack to 100 and instead of being able to stack to whatever the current amount is that we're stacking to. If I can get another quarry going, that would also be super rad because that used up a whole bunch of stone. And we are going to have to retrofit walls really soon. And retrofitting walls is something that is near and dear to my heart. We've been pulling a lot of zombies down here. And so the horde should be getting thinner, I think. I don't know if we're going to be able to push, but we may be able to push after wave 3. I don't know. It's something to keep an eye on. And unfortunately, the stopgaps over here are a little bit plugged up by the presence of too many resources. While that doesn't seem like something to complain about, it actually happens pretty frequently and is a bit of a pain in the ass. So, with all those resources up and in the way, I can drop another ballista over here, which I think was part of the plan anyways. Just keep us nice and defended along the fronts that we don't think we're going to have to defend anyways. And the other thing that I desired was another quarry. We can get a 5-stone quarry right there. Unfortunately, that puts it right flush up against the wall. There we go. That's much better. I'll take that. That seems alright to me. We're back in low again on some workers, which is a bummer. Like, I don't like being low on workers. I prefer to not be low on workers. You guys start shooting and causing more problems down here. I enjoy zombie blood death. Zombie blood death is something that I can get behind. Something that I can support. Every wall except that one is reinforced to a suitable standard, and I'm happy with it. This might be one of the better maps I've ever gotten. This is a very, very nice map. This is a good map right there. That's a real good map right there. We got 197 food, so I'm beginning to think maybe I shouldn't be messing around with food anymore. Instead, bringing in some amount of residential is my best idea, because then I can get back to producing soldiers again, which is what we're going to need. We're going to need soldiers very, very badly. Lots and lots of soldiers. We're probably going to want to double this group before wave 3, which means we may also have to make another soldier center. Does this do anything aside from just sit there? I was going to say, I don't think it builds anything or does anything. Pretty sure it just hangs out for a little while. I think we might be able to clear down and into here. Maybe. Not right now, mind you. But at some point, I think we may be able to push into this region. These zombies are folding back pretty quickly, and that makes me happy. That's good. That's very, very good. We could do a wall like right there. Or, I mean, realistically, we could do a wall there and a wall there, a wall there and a wall there, and we'd still be inheriting quite a bit of building space. I mean, we'd still be getting a lot of real estate. The acreage would go up on our base by 10-20%, which would allow for a little bit more building room and a little bit more breathing room. Now that we've got wood stacking up, and we've got workers beginning to become a thing, give me a couple more soldiers. Yep. Sounds good to me. I'm going to continue developing this over here, by the way. And I'm going to continue clearing this out down here. Just being a little bit aggressive. Not crazy aggressive, just aggressive enough. Yeah, I think this might be doable. This might well be doable. Just sort of looking at what we got going on right now. You guys can be on my 1 key for the moment. If you wanted to assign an entire squad to a key, you do that with Control 1. That's what you got available to you right there. You know, I'm feeling pretty good about this. I don't want to get ahead of myself, but I think we got a good play coming in. I really do. I think we got a solid play coming in. And we may want to research... Actually, let's save up the cash and get the stuff together to make the stone workshop next. I probably should have done that sooner rather than later. But I feel good about our defenses at the moment. I feel good about our defenses. And we're starting to stack up a few more soldiers. which is a great spot to be in. It's a really great spot to be in. So if I can have like 6 or 7 more soldiers, I don't know how many I built. It looks like I built 4. I've got no complaints about that either. That'll put us in a spot where we can reinforce a wall if we need to. And then I think wave 4 is when they start to hit you. No, wave 5 is when they start to hit you from every single wall at the same time. That's why you actually want to be building cumulative ballistas everywhere. Is because by day 60 or so, they start hitting 4 to 5 of your walls at the exact same time simultaneously. And you can't pile up. It's bad. It's really, really bad. You guys keep pushing in that direction. I think we have the stuff we need, aside from power, in order to put together, yeah, we need 20 power to make this work. I'll put you right there. And just to future-proof, I'm going to put you... What is this right here? I'm curious what this is. I'm going to wait until I get a quarry up and running, but I'm going to see what this is right here. I don't know what this is. It looks different from stone, so it's got to be something. But we only have, like, 1 resource left, which is oil. And oil is this thing right here. So I don't know precisely what we have at the moment. Like, I don't know what this is. Maybe it's just more efficient iron? I don't know. That's iron right there, so I don't know what the hell that is. Maybe a resource that is yet to be implemented in this iteration of the game. Possibly. Have I researched spike traps yet? Research me some spike traps, please. I love stakies. Stakies are a good idea, and we should probably start installing those just about everywhere. Stakies make it so that if enemies step on them, if enemies step on stakes, they just passively take damage. And so if you can get like 3 layers of stakes around your walls, it can really help out for mass defenses where the ones in the back can't get to the front. And so they're just sitting there taking damage, not being able to deal damage. That's a good place to be in. That's a disadvantage that I love to put on my enemies. You guys fall back inside the gates so I can get a feel for how big my command is right here. It looks like we got about 20 units. So we got 13 there, 17, yeah, so we got enough units. I could probably build a few more. I would like a few more. Stone workshop. It just don't matter where I put your big ass. Alright, your giant ass can go over there. How about that? That's going to tap out our cash for a little while. But it will give us access to banking research and some other things that will increase the amount of money we make. If I can slide a bank in down here somewhere, even if I need to bulldoze that to put in the bank, we'll make a lot of money off these houses. It basically doubles the amount of profit you generate from your houses. And so I would highly recommend it. It'll be good for you. Only thing that could go wrong now is if we get attacked from the north. If they Abraham Lincoln us. And so let's maybe make sure that attacks from the north are not quite so terrifying. As long as they've still got a righteous path through the base, I'm okay with it. We could build another farm up there. We need some more workers. Absolutely, we need some more workers, but actually, more pivotally, what we need before that is we need more power. Stakes traps are up and running. They're a little expensive, but you know, we got cash for right now, so we might as well put in a layer or two. There it is. Just kind of get stakes put in everywhere so they start taking some damage. We've got a mini wave coming in. Sucks, but is what it is. 2 ballistas should be able to handle it, no problem. And as those guys start to get nailed right there, they should get knocked back pretty nastily. 2 ballistas can... It's surprising the amount of attrition 2 ballistas can handle. Trust me. 2 ballistas can handle a lot in this game. They will sit there and just... They just deal so much damage. And against lighter enemies, they go through them and they deal damage to multiple enemies. And so it just becomes a big old nightmare for the enemy trying to get past that shit. Yeah, give me a few more stake traps over there. A few more stake traps over there just to make sure that I'm not wasting a whole bunch of shit. And then on this side, we want to research stone walls about as soon as we humanly can. If we can get stone walls up and running, it's going to help. It's going to help. It's going to help by a long, long margin. So what is this right here? Oh, it's gold. So we can just generate more money. Oh. I didn't even know that was a thing. So that'll give us 80 gold off that farm right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. The other option is we can get our stone supply rocking. Something to think about right there. We got plenty of food. What we realistically need is power. So let me get walls going. And then once walls are ticking, we'll start playing around with some of the other stuff over here. But I'm going to put in some spikies over there too. Spikies over here. Basically, I'm just going to spiky the hell out of everything. Everything I can spiky for right now is going to get spikied. I don't know if I want to use my last 4 workers on that. Either way, we're going to start working on walls pretty soon anyways. Get things nice and stony out here. And then once we've got stony walls, we don't have to worry about getting chewed on. If we get stone walls up, that'll carry us up to day 60 or 70 easy. And we are way ahead of the curve right now as far as the game is concerned. I don't want to speak out of turn or get myself into trouble. But we're actually in a really good spot. There ain't a whole lot to worry about right now. Later on there will be. There will be screaming and zombies and death. And, you know, it'll be pretty rad. We got something coming in from the west. Coming in from the west. So go ahead and move the militia over. If it's coming in from the west, it could hit there, it could hit there, or it could hit there. We'll just have to watch it for right now and make sure that things don't go too far sideways. Just got to keep an eye on it. Stone walls are ready to go, which is great, because I'm going to start making them. The faster I can upgrade my walls, the happier I will be. Stone walls are very, very good for all of us. They keep us safe from the zombie menace. They will start prodding on this wave. They're going to start prodding other defenses. So what you'll see is they'll hit us hard one way, but they'll hit us with like a little wave in a different direction. And so just kind of watch out and be ready for that. I'm wondering if this loops over this way, and if I can just seal off this entire area with like 2 walls. That's what I'm beginning to wonder. I think they're going to go up. That's what I think. I think they're going to go right here, which puts us in a very lovely position. Yep, you cats get in right there, and let's do this thing. It's time for some bangarang up in here. Backline soldiers, come down here. Assist on this side. We don't have reinforced walls over here, so a little bit of extra DACA will probably help. And if we can avoid them even getting through one wall, nice. What a great position to be in as far as the game is concerned. We are in an amazing spot right now. Like a frankly incredible spot. Keep upgrading walls. Everything you can upgrade, upgrade it. I just want those walls running this entire time. As far as workers go, we ain't really got a whole lot more room for that. So it's time for us to develop our suburb a little bit. Time for us to develop our suburb ever so slightly. We got room for another one right there. The more workers we end up with, the happier camper I am. Spend up all my money anyways because these are wood huts. We have full wood. And what I'm waiting on right now, what I really need is more stone. More stone is going to be accessible through this mine right here, I think. Once we get some more workers up and ready to go. I am going to re-centralize my troops in the middle of the base. We'll watch out for mini waves and stuff like that, but cottages are done. That should allow me, I think we'll get 4 for each one of these. Yeah, we're getting 4 for each one of these, and we're getting a sizable increase to our cash inflow. So we'll keep some soldiers over there for right now. I do think this is a really good time for us to start off iron mining as well, but not before we stone mine. Not before we stone mine. We're going to stone mine first, then we'll worry about iron in just a minute. We've got enough iron to go around. Plus 4 iron is going to be more iron than we're going to need for a very, very long time. So keep that in the back of your mind. We are incredibly well defended at the moment. Things are moving on up, and things are looking nice and doodly dandy. Let's keep these walls upgrading. The faster we upgrade, the happier I will be. We will work on gates at the end after we get everything else done, but we should be on course right now to have every single wall upgraded to stone by the time we get back around to wave 4. So we're in a good spot right now. We are in a very, very good spot. The game is potentially ours to win or lose at the moment. It's potentially ours to win or lose. We're generating 14 stone. We're generating, I mean, more resources than we're going to be able to spend pretty soon. But as of right now, I'm happy. I'm very happy with where we are. The power grid is the only thing that concerns me right now. And so a power plant would be something I might throw a little bit of energy at later. But for the moment... You know, I never get lookout towers. I might do that in the next episode. I never use lookout towers, and I almost never use snipers. They fire too slow. They do deal damage, though, and putting in a couple of sniper towers, like 4 right there, 4 right there, like 4 snipers on each wall would probably help out quite a bit with heavier Zeds. I don't know. We'll see what happens in the future, which is coming soon. It's coming. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the next episode. Time flies, don't you think? Yeah. Doo-doop-doo-doop. I'm going to push this way, too, in the next episode and kind of see what we can clear out, because we are due for some expansion right now. Even though we've got extra space, I'm not going to turn down even more spaces. We need to get Dixie Chicks on up in here. Wide open spaces. I just realized that song was old enough that I probably had to explain the joke. So, you know, halfway through, you do what you got to do. For the colony, I will see you all next time. If you want to get the game for yourself, my name is Splattercat. I got a link for you down below. I show off indie games every single day here on the interweb. So if you like what you see, hit that like button. That's the best way to help the channel out, is to make sure you like everything that I just put up, even if you don't like it. And if you don't like it, dislike it, because that helps too. YouTube is a crazy place where both likes and dislikes actually matter. See y'all later. Hi to everybody.